Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? This is John Mason. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that is a time we pay our respects to all the women in our lives, our mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our sisters, and every other woman we come across. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if we want the best for the women in our lives, we must protect their reproductive rights. There are all these states going around that places the most onerous restrictions on abortions. Like, you can only have an abortion after so many weeks before you even know, the woman even knows that there's a fetus inside of her. And you remembered Katie Britt, the senator from Arkansas, who had this very bad case of ham acting after Biden's State of the Union address. Is that the best the Republicans can do? Well, anyway, she has this bright idea of a database. She's proposing this bill that would establish a database for all women who are pregnant. Hello, 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 John Mason. How's everybody? Hope you're all well. Well, this coming Monday is Labor Day, the time when we, the working people of America, and in Philadelphia in particular, honor ourselves. We honor our accomplishments. We honor the terrific role we, organized labor, have done for this country. It is us that actually create the labor movement that created the middle class, made sure workers got good paying, good wages for their labor, and good benefits after they retire. And also the idea of retirement. Used to be, back in the day, before we organized, and we were treated as criminal conspiracies, workers literally worked to death. There were no pensions or Social Security or anything like that. We worked till we died. We worked even when we can't work. We've got arthritis or respiratory diseases from the mines, or injuries at the job. No more of that. However, this guy lurking around the White House, I won't call him our president, is at war with the working people of America. He's following the playbook of the Project 2025, the manifesto, the blueprint, scribbled down from the warped, twisted minds of the Heritage Foundation, several of which participants in writing the chapters in Project 2025 are now in the Trump administration. They're out to this regime is out to destroy Medicaid, Medicare, Social Security, veterans benefits, the kind of things that we, the working people, need. For what? Tax breaks for billionaires? Come on. How many billions do they need? Is Jeff Bezos going to go on food stamps if he doesn't get his tax breaks? Where are they going to spend the money on? The old-time robber barons who oppress the workers and dominate our economy in the era right after the Civil War. You know, Rockefeller and Carnegie and Vanderbilt, those guys, they they don't, and as a way of laundering the money they sucked out of the American worker and consumer, they laundered by donate paying for libraries and art galleries and universities, all that fun stuff. But our current crew of robber barons, Musk and Peter Thiel and Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, what do they spend their excess billions on? These vanity projects like their own space programs. Okay, they shoot a little bit up to the atmosphere, they sink back down. They're nothing like the great astronauts that develop our space program, the heroes of our space program. People like John Glenn and Neil Armstrong, Stanley Wright. Guy Bluford, they have the guts to take the chance to go out to outer space in their frail little ship and come back down. But I digress. Trump and his cronies are trying to steal from the poor to give to his billionaire buddies. Reverse Robin Hood. And topping it off, he's sending in the National Guard, threatening our cities in our country, like Los Angeles and Chicago and Baltimore and Philadelphia is on the menu, with occupation by the National Guard. The National Guard being our friends and neighbors, people we come across in the grocery store, our houses of worship, working people like us. It's like what the old Robert Baron financier Jay Gould said, I can hire one half of the working class to shoot the other half of the working class. That's the plan. It's a dirty, disgusting plan. Let's keep this, but I don't want to ruin anybody's fun. I want everybody to enjoy this day of celebration. And May Day. May Day is becoming increasingly popular among working people in this country, because so many of the Latin American people that come in here, they have traditions of May Day as a workers' holiday. And so, please enjoy your burgers and your beer and your concerts and all for Labor Day. But remember why it's here. Remember the great heroes of labor who brought us to this point, some of whom died for us to attain what we got. To get back, then we get back to work. And remember guys like Zuckerberg and Musk and Bezos and Thiel and Trump, without the working people doing their work, they'd be just talking to themselves. And when voting time comes, get out there and vote. Alrighty then, I'm all talked out. Now, advertisements. All this work I do in this podcast and my blog and my YouTube channel and my poetry and my fiction they're all work. And I have to pay money into these various platforms to get my word out. So, I need to be compensated for it. And also move it to a higher level. So I urge you, please get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button and see what you can give. Thank you. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It is the story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a drunk and a horde chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army. He comes out of the army a fanatical, born-again Christian, trying to be a fanatical, manly man for Jesus. But how he goes about it leads him into disaster. I urge you to pick it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you will find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and lip balm and flower and teas and hand sanitizer and dog treats. Yup, dog treats. Look them up, please. HemperificLLC.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Please look her up. growwithsnow.com. Okay? Alrighty then. That's it. I wish everybody a lovely 3-day weekend. And just remember what Labor Day is really all about. And have fun doing it. Thank you. Have a good weekend. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.